Good morning, Yankee Land. How's everybody doing? Are you as pumped up as I am? How is everybody? Good morning on a beautiful Saturday morning in New York City. It's like a New York City like you've never seen before, because today, hopefully, in the grace of God, the Yankees will take over the American League East. And you're going to hear it all here on Yankee Mania. Live today, Yankees, Orioles, play-by-play right here on NY Yankee Mania. If that doesn't get you excited, I don't know what will. I am pumped. I am ready to go. We're going to have like an hour show today, guys. We're going to clinch and get ready for that beautiful play-by-play. So we need for you to be here, subscribe to the channel, whatever you want. Again, thanks again for a couple of super chats yesterday. As you know, it is now on here. You could get badges and stuff like that because it hasn't been officially that we are over 500 subs, but we are there, and it should be within the next week or so, 100%. So with that in mind, we're getting close to our giveaway. And I will tell you exactly when that is. But there's so much going on right now with the New York Yankees and the fans and everything. So as soon as Jacob, good morning. We are over 500, but I do have a note that they are checking to make sure that everything is cool. They may, if there's something out of the way, if it's a troll or something like that, they will take that away. And they have every right to, because of the fact that we will be monetized and all that good stuff. So I'm just waiting. As you know, I do everything by the books. I do it right. And once they give me the okay, man, we're going to have that and much, much more. But the first thing that we're going to do is I really need a big day from you guys today. We need a big liking, please. We've got the game torn out to a lot of people. We're on different platforms promoting the show, but we do need all of you to be here, like the show, be in the eye for us today. You know, let's do this. Let's do this and give Evan, our play-by-play man, some love. Now, let me explain something. The Yankees are going to start at 105, and you're going to hear it right here, as we all know. We're going to give you the best up-to-the-minute play-by-play. Come 3 o'clock, Evan will be solely he's solely doing the Yankee game anyway. But besides that, at 3 o'clock, we will keep you updated right here on the Toronto Blue Jay Tampa Bay game. So have no fear. You will hear everything here. Whatever goes on with the Mets, Cincinnati stuff, you will hear right here. But I really, 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 really need you guys to be in the eye today and show the love and show the like. It's very important on the YouTube moderation for us. So you know me, I don't really go crazy with asking you guys a favor, but I'm asking a favor today. We need all your love and support today. It's very, very important. So with that in mind, everyone, I want to bring up our play-by-play big guy right now, and Evan. And Evan, good morning. How you doing, play-by-play man?
Good morning. Good morning. We never sleep here. We're always alert. We're always on time, and we're very excited about today's game. I couldn't stop thinking about it. It's a huge game for us today. We need all the support we can get. We need a win today. Simple as that. Good morning, everybody in the chat. Good morning, Charles.
I want to answer Jacob Petruzzi. We are going to do the giveaway on an off day. We will give you plenty of notice so that we can have a lot of people here. And yes, we are over 500 subs, but you gotta realize that they're looking at a lot of those subs to make sure they're legit. You know, you could say you got 10,000. But you don't really know the score. So I've gotten the letter. I've seen what they're saying, and they're getting close. Once they tell me you're A-OK, great. That's when we'll do it. But it'll be soon, I promise. I don't go against my word. No problem at all. We will have another co-host, Sean Browning, coming on around 8:45. So, Sean, thank you for that. So let's say good morning. Let's say to Michael, Jody, Jacob Petruzzi. How you guys doing? Let's see who else is on here. You got Charles, of course.
Yeah,
Charles, doing in the phone. You got Bob Rizzo, of course. You have Richmond Valley Pharmacy. Thank you so much. You're open early today. Also, there's Kevin, Ava, Teresa. Who else is it? Chrissy, how you doing? How's it going? Let's see. Who else is here? Oh, Jeff, how you doing, Jeff? I don't know. You bounce around from the stream and listening. You're working today an extra day. Okay, well, good luck and happy money for you. Guys, like I said, and Evan is going to explain it too. It's so important for you get the guys to be here. Show your love for the New York Yankees. Come here. Give us the likes. Give us the subscriptions. This is the time to do it. To be the family. Let's show up and give Evan some love for the play-by-play. Thank you. Go ahead, Evan.
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want to listen to us on this one of the final days of the season, right? We're coming down to the wire here. It's literally like neck and neck between us and the Blue Jays right now. And, this is where you're going to get all the latest information, all the best updates, and the best play-by-play, right? So, obviously, we support everybody who does the Yankees, but I think we should be best supported today. We give you guys all the updates around the league, not just about the Yankees, which is really, really important in this time of year. Obviously, we need a win, and we need the Rays to win today. We need them to beat the Blue Jays, obviously. So, we'll come down to the wire. We'll give you guys the best we can, and the best thing you guys can do is just like the channel, like all our live streams, subscribe to the channel, and follow our community. If you guys do that, then it's awesome. So come by today, play-by-play 105, Orioles Yankees.
Right. And also during the play-by-play, we will have Ken from The Ugly Truth. He will come on. He'll be home. He's actually flying in just a little bit. Okay. And then he will come on and be with us. So the whole family is going to be right here, guys. No excuses. Come on. Root with us, celebrate with us. And you know what? We still have tomorrow too. But the best scenario, obviously the Yankees win today. Toronto loses today. So tomorrow, it's all on Toronto. Tomorrow is all on Toronto. That's pretty good. But this is the biggie. This is the biggie. We've got to win today. We will not forget anybody else. I promise you, people. We won't forget the Mets. We won't forget the Reds. We won't forget anything that's still up in the air, guys. The Tigers might be choking. I don't know. The Marlins beat the Mets. Charles says that. What?
Yeah, I just wanted to say good morning to Wolverine, right? I wanted to get his opinion on the Mets. And I've heard a lot of Mets fans say that Mendoza doesn't manage with any sort of urgency. Like, what do you think about that? Do you think he should have done a better job earlier in the season? Do you think the front office should have traded for pitching at the deadline? Like, what do you think they could have done better? And of course, you have the right to be upset, because I would be too if your team was spending almost $1 billion just to be a fringe third wildcard spot. So let us know how you feel.
This Mets team has no heart, grit, fight, pride, or sense of urgency. It's been an utter collapse by this Mets team over the past half. Mendoza must be fine. Well, I want to go over something, though. And listen, Juan Soto is a fantastic player. But let me tell you something. The first 3 months of Juan Soto's Met career did not go – forget about what he did. But he showed no heart. You can't put that on Mendoza. And you Met fans, you have to see that. Juan Soto just now because he's playing now to his stats.
Yeah.
But did he rah-rah the Mets the first 3 months?
Yeah,
go look at those games. He looked like he was miserable.
Yeah. What happened the first 3 months of the season?
That's where the heart is. You're $800 million player. He looked like he was dead to the world.
Right.
Are
You
you
can't just show
kidding
for
me?
half a season.
How can you blame Mendoza? Where do you want Mendoza to go? Listen, Mr. $800 million player, can you rah-rah us? Are you kidding me? What kind of language did Soto set on this team? And to be honest with you, it was Lindor and it was Alonso that had the heart. You can't blame that on Mendoza, Wolverine. You can't. I blame Soto, who looked like a dead rat for 3 months. Alonso would hit a home run. Soto barely even touched his hand. So I don't want to hear it. Mendoza is a good baseball mind. Yeah, regardless if he's an overpay, maybe the Met team were against him the first 3 months too, and he saw that. And they couldn't take to the fact that he gets carte blanche. Who the hell is he that he just comes on the New York Met team and he gets anything that he wants?
Yeah.
They had to offer him the damn world to go play for them because he would have been a Yankee. Maybe it's true.Maybe he ruined the chemistry for the first 3 months. He was miserable. How can you be miserable if you're getting $52 million a year, darn it? Are you serious? And you can't blame Mendoza for that. That's insane. Soto did a terrible job the first 3 months on the New York Mets. Now it's only because he's hitting home runs and he's doing that. He may even end up being the MVP. And the way he acted, I hope he doesn't get it.
He doesn't
Because he
deserve it.
doesn't deserve to get it this year.
No, not at all.
And what did he do to the Yankees when they lost the World Series? Does everybody remember that photo in the dugout? He took his hat, he turned it around like a little baby.
Yeah, he turned it around. Yep. He's like, I don't know if I want to come back, and we'll see.
Go see where you got to go, man.
No, it's.
You should be lucky that everybody should be lucky in major leagues and in sports that they have this beautiful vision in their body, because not everybody has it.
I think it just makes us more appreciative of even if he's the golden boy and if he doesn't show up in the playoffs. I think we should be appreciative of having Aaron Judge on the team. He wants to be on the Yankees. He doesn't want to go anywhere else, right? He sacrificed more money to come back to the Yankees, so we should be appreciative of him.
Right, exactly. Let's say John Ferrazzo. Good morning, everyone. It's going to happen today. Toronto's pitching as a rookie, and Rays will win today. Take it to the bank. Well, John, be here for the play-by-play. We will have it right here live at 1:05, and then we'll have look-ins on the Toronto-Tampa Bay game. So please be here. Show your support. Press the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the station. I know you have, John. I remember seeing your name, but I'm just saying, tell everybody, anybody that you know here in the chat, please. Let's make this the best play-by-play that we've had since we've been doing selective games. I mean, if we can't get excited about this game today, then I don't know when we're going to get excited. Is it going to take the World Series for everybody here to love the play-by-plays and to be here? I don't think so. Come on, guys. Don't let us down. Don't let us down. Be here for the play-by-play today. Yep. and show some love to Evan doing these play-by-plays. I really would appreciate that.
Thank you, Joe.
John, you're right. The Blue Jays are playing a rookie today. However, the rookie pitcher beat the Tampa Bay the last time. That doesn't matter because the Yankees beat the guy that they weren't supposed to beat the other night, right? So let's go for it. With the Mets, it's nothing to do with hitting. They have no starting pitching. It's McClain and pray for rain. Well, I don't know about that, John. I mean, the other guys are pretty decent. I think I don't think they pulled right with Sean Manaea, and I think they made a huge mistake getting rid of Blackburn that fast. Their loss is the Yankees' gain.
Right.
Guys, I'm trying to manifest the Rays win today, but I have a bad feel. I'm not going to listen to downers today. I'm not listening to downers, Jake. No downers today, please. I saw that already. We have more than made up for the offense we lost when Soto left. Yeah, I'm not. Listen, we're better off without Soto, and you know it. I don't want to hear it. Now, this is what I want to hear. T-Road says, Joe and Evan doing an outstanding job. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I want to hear. Spread it out, T-Road. If you have a channel on X or anything, let everybody know. You can go on NY Yankee Mania, and you'll have the link there to the play-by-play. Please take it and put it on all the streams. We really appreciate that today. We need to rah-rah the channel. We need to rah-rah the Yankees. We're all here as a family, so let's do this. And we also going to have Ken from The Ugly Truth here. So we have everybody believing that the Yankees are going to take over first place today. And you know what? If it's the same position, then tomorrow will be the day. One way or the other, we're going to get this thing over with in the next 48 hours. Let's see, Rovaline. Stearns did a terrible job in the offseason trade deadline move. Mendoza also not making good decisions. Well, you can only go with what you have. Don't forget, a couple of Met pitchers went down. They were disappointed in Blackburn. And Diaz is up and down. And I don't know what happened to Ryan Helms. I have no idea what happened to him between the Cardinals and the Mets. No idea. So I'm not going to put the emphasis on that. Yeah, maybe the Mets thought that they were getting a better center fielder than Cedric Mullins. I don't know what happened to that player. I have no idea what happened to him. He was a much better player and a Yankee killer. The Mets should have probably did a couple of more things because there was a disappointing season with Vientos. Beatty was like so-so. Alonso was good, but then he went on a tailspin. Soto was bad for 3 months, and now he's Soto again. They kept losing Alvarez, the catcher. That was another problem. Mm-hmm. John, I look at it. We signed Soto. We don't get Max. Which one would you rather have?
Yeah, Max Fried. How many wins do we not? How many wins do we lose without having? Yeah,
100%. And I'd like to bring up another co-host here, Mr. Sean Browning. Keeps his word at 8:45, and he's back. How you doing, Sean? What's going on?
Oh, not much. Just got home. Not so long ago. But yeah, no. I mean, I'd rather have Max Fried. I mean, here's the thing: would you rather have an ace that's also proven in the postseason? A bona fide ace, especially with the fact that early in spring training, Cole went down with Tommy John.
No, I agree. Totally agree.
I mean, you see how potent our offense is with our Titans over there. And our supporting cast around the Titans. And then here's the other thing too. Would you rather have Cody Bellinger, Max Fried, Paul Goldschmidt, Devin Williams, or Juan Soto?
There's not even choice there because you're fixing up 4 or 5 different positions. I want to address Blaze 455. Welcome to the stream. Are you guys feeling nervous about today's games with the Yankees playing at 1? Nervous? Toronto's got to be nervous. The way the Yankees are playing, the Yankees can be up, let's say, 5-0. and it's Toronto's turn. It's not the other way around. The Yankees have nothing to be nervous about. They haven't been in first place almost all year since May 4th. So there's nothing to be nervous about. Whatever happens, happens.
Your birthday.
Whatever happens, there's still going to be a tomorrow. Sooner or later, Toronto or the Yankees are going to lose a game.
Right.
So I have no problems starting at 1 o'clock. The Yankees are at home. I know Toronto's at home, but the Yankees are not going to be nervous. What's there to be nervous about? The Yankees, if the Jays start at 3 o'clock and the Yankees are up 5-0, Jays are going to have a lot of pressure on them. If the Yankees are down, the Jays are going to play a little bit more relaxed because they're in the driver's seat. But the Yankees keep winning. To me, the pressure's on the Jays. The Yankees have nothing to lose. Because everybody thought they were going to never even come close to first place. So this is icing on the cake.
Yeah. I mean, since we lost it during our June-July swoon, now the fact that we're tied for first place with T-minus 2 games left in the thing, and we could outright win it, or we can get the home field advantage in the wild card round as the top wild card team. And
and Blaze is following up wild card with Screwball Detroit. He hasn't pitched that great, and then I know he didn't mean it. He hits a guy in the face. He hasn't pitched that great. He's no great shakes right now. Right now, would you rather have Screwball or Max Fried as being your number one, as being the guy that needs to win a game? I'm sorry, I'm going to put my money on Max Fried right now. Period.
Yeah.
Screwball's pitching on Sunday, so he's pitching tomorrow for the Tigers, which is a little bit confusing. I don't know why they would do that.
So, well, it's because they haven't actually right now. The way they've been playing, they could end up missing the playoffs outright. I mean, it could be the third wild card, the second wild card. They have a chance for that. I mean, because if Cleveland wins, they end up winning the division.
Right. If they win today and the Tigers lose, it doesn't matter. So, like, why wouldn't they pitch them today? Honestly.
Well, I mean, but that it's kind of like, because if they end up being the third wild card, they end up having to play the division winner of the West, the Mariners.
Yeah. But then he doesn't even get to pitch because it's not 5 days rest.
Yeah.
So
Wolverine says the Yankees bid $755 on Soto. They really wanted him. Unfortunately, the Mets wanted him more. It's not unfortunate. It's fortunate for the Yankees that we didn't keep him. And I'm saying that with all my heart, because we wouldn't have gotten Max Fried. There would have been no Cody Bellinger. There probably wouldn't have been any maybe Paul G, because they needed desperately a first baseman. But there's no way if Steinbrenner shelled out $800 million, whatever it was, look what happened to the Mets. And that owner is a 13, 14 billionaire that he actually can go get. Steinbrenner has to sell the Yankees to get $4 billion.
So to give the Razor Stadium.
I'd rather be a Yankee.
Right. We wouldn't have the bench guys that we have. We wouldn't have Caballero, wouldn't have Rosario, we wouldn't have any of these guys.
I understand, Wolverine. So now it's unfortunate for the Met fan.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Listen, you got a fantastic player. There's no doubt about it.
Oh yeah,
but, yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, Soto is a generational talent. He's one of the Titans in the game. But also at the same time, though, I don't want to hear people say Hal's cheap, because I mean, Hal was willing to go to $755 million or $760 million, and was outbid by $5 million in a luxury suite.
and his mother getting clothes.
Right. And our entourage,
It's ridiculous. And Charles says Buck Martinez needs to shut up. And no, I think he should keep going because ever since he said what he said, the Yankees have taken it personally, and they're winning almost every game. Keep going. Go. Why doesn't he say that Judge is not a good player? So like this Judge could hit 10 home runs. Let him keep yapping his mouth. We're gonna have the last laugh.
Hey,
Dad, say whatever you want.
Wouldn't it be poetic if Buck Martinez does all that trash talking and we face the Jays in the playoffs?
Oh yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And Judge hits the clutch home run that sends them crying home.
Oh, I love nothing more than to see that, honestly.
Just I mean, because they talk all that things, and then it's just
Right. They cry, they whine, they moan. Springer, Schneider, all those Blue Jays players, all they do is cry.
It's just like this when Vladdy said, "Hey, playing the Yankees is easy," and then we strike him out.
He's ridiculous. Every play, he makes it look like they just won the World Series. He needs to pipe it down a little bit. Go and prove something first. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm the best. You haven't done anything yet. What have you done?
Win a playoff game first.
I mean, really. Everyone you see on the screen live today, Yankees versus Orioles, play-by-play right here on NY Yankee Mania. That's where you're going to get it. And also, obviously, Evan's going to be doing the play-by-play. We should be joined a little bit later on by Ken from The Ugly Truth. So everything is here, guys. It's all here. And I hate to quote Aaron Boone, but it's all in front of us. It's all in front of us today, baby. Let's do it.
Hey.
I'm not going to take any negative thoughts today, guys. I love you each one by one. I'm not going to read a negative thought. You want to talk about whatever with Soto or this and that. But if everybody's going to say, oh, the Yankees can't win today, I'm not putting that up on the screen today, guys. So forget it. All I'm asking you guys for today is come and support us at 1:00 because the Yankees have one of the biggest games of the year and they need our support and let's do it. Let's do it.
Go
ahead.
Sorry. I was gonna ask you that mammoth shot for that second home run that Big G had.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who hits a ball there? First of all, I didn't even think they could hit the ball that part of Yankee Stadium.
Well, remember, Judge hit that home run against the Orioles in 2017. I think it went like 456.
Yeah, it went 456, and then I know he put one almost into the that loading dock area, past the legend, the wall with the retired numbers.
Yeah, it's insane.
I mean,
it's insane how he could hit. How can anybody hit like that? It's just really amazing.
It looks amazing. Like he doesn't even try hard. It's not. I mean, I know he swings violently, but it just looks so natural.
Yeah.
No, it does. It really does. It's like insane. It really is insane. But I'm telling you guys, it's one half dozen of the others, and it's going to be like a very, very big day today, guys. So I am going to be saving my breath for rooting for the Yankees today, and there's a lot to accomplish. Obviously, there's no pregame show because we are going to be the pregame show. We are going to be live doing the action at 1:00. We are going to come on. We'll give the Evan will give the starting lineups. Any other news coming out of Yankee land or anything that's important. And then at 3:00 we will start in-depth look-ins at the Toronto Tampa Bay game. So you have no excuse. Come here, enjoy, have fun. Pick up your feet, get the popcorn, get some sandwiches together, and we're going to be here for you for just about all day. By the way, our post-game show tonight, our wrap-up is going to be at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. tonight, everyone. We should know where the Yankees stand at this point. Are we at the same place? Are we a game up? Are we a game down? Or what are we doing for tomorrow? Worst case scenario will come on at 7:30 if there's still Toronto, Tampa Bay going. I want to give you guys a chance to digest, have your dinner, barbecues, whatever. It's still nice outside to have a nice barbecue. But 7 o'clock is the link. But it could be 7:30 only because of the fact that games may not be over. I hope they are. The Yankee game should definitely be over. The Tampa-Toronto game should be over. So that's why we're saying 7, possibly 7:30. But the link that you can go on is saying 7 p.m. tonight. So that should be a real, as well, all our post games are number one. But this one, I can only imagine if the Yankees are up by a game. I can't even imagine the power, the will, and all of that tomorrow. And then that will lead us into Ken the Ugly Truth doing tomorrow's game. And we will do the Tampa Bay game, everything at 3 o'clock. So nobody has an advantage. Nobody has a disadvantage. And it's amazing, 162 games, and it's coming down to 161 and possibly 162. And you know what I like our chances today? 161. Think about it. That's Yankees.
I just thought of that, Joe. I just thought of that too.
Wait,
that means good vibes, baby. Good vibes. Say a prayer. I just said my prayer to St. Anthony. Yankee Stadium, it's where it's at. Look, the 161st game, it's 161 to make up the division. What more do you want? And they're in Yankee Stadium.
Right.
Tell me that's not a good one.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna win.
Yeah.
Hey. This time of year,
110%.
This time of year, Yankee Stadium has something special.
Yep, and along with that, let's do it, baby. Let's do it. I don't care if it's 9 o'clock in the morning. Make some noise. Make some noise. Let's go here, guys. This is the biggest thing here. If you can't get pumped up now, then you're not a true Yankee fan. Everybody that comes in the chat, in our family chat, is a Yankee fan today. I don't care. Do not come when they're losing. Do not come when they're winning. You come now. Now's the time. 1 o'clock today. We want to see you fans there. Our family chat. We've waited all year for this. Now we're going to give it to you. So let's go. Let's do it.
We've been up here, we've been down here, we've been everywhere. This season has been a roller coaster ride. We're coming down to coming down to the end of it. You can't leave now. You can't leave now. You have to stay with us.
You have to stay with us, and it's all positive vibes, guys. It's positive, inning by inning, out by out, inning by inning, out by out. Practice that. That's what it's all about. Inning by inning, out by out. That's all we need. I am pumped. I am ready to go, and everybody should be happy that I'm pumped because that usually means good vibes. So let's go, Yankees. That's what's happening at 1 o'clock. And I'm telling you guys, tell your friends, tell your family, tell Yankee fans, tell Met fans. I don't care who you tell. Get them in here. Get them in here because I want to celebrate with each and every one of you. If we're going to go up, or we're going to go down, but we're going to do it together. I don't want that then tomorrow somebody comes in, well, you know this. No, we're going to enjoy or be miserable together. That's what I want. You guys care this much about the channel? That's what I want. That's the only time I'm going to ask you for a favor. Let's be in here to enjoy it. Let's do it.
Oh yes.
Let's do it. I've been up. Last night I was completely out of it. I slept for 3 hours. I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning and started planning everything. Evan over here fell asleep at 5 o'clock in the morning.
3 a.m.
3 a.m. Whatever.
What?
Don't make a fool out of me.
4.5 hours of sleep, but it doesn't matter.
Right. So all we're saying, guys, is come and enjoy it. We're going to live together, or we're gonna be a little bit miserable together. But the whole idea is, let's do it together. Let's do it together. No more mumbo jumbo. And that's the theme of our show this morning. Come together right now. The Beatles said it best. You know?
And you know what?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, Dale.
There you go. Let's see, what else do we have here? There you go. There you go. And, we'll do everything, man. We'll sing at the 7th inning stretch. We'll all get up. We'll sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game. We'll do Cottonelle Joe. What do you guys want? But let's do it as a family.
Or we can also sing Jump the Line.
Jump the line. I don't care what we sing. We are the future. We are the family that comes together every day. That's what we are. So let's show the love. Let's show everything today at 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. Please come here. This is where it's all at. This is where it's at. One thing I can tell you right now is I'm a 55,000 wrecking crew right now. I can make a lot of noise, and I'm ready. I am ready, willing, and able. And what?
How many Lavazza coffees have you had this morning?
One.
One.
Yeah, right here. One. I was doing a couple of things, or a couple of future shows. I was looking up a few things. I secured another guest for November 11th. My mind is working all the time, guys. All the time.
That show is going to be incredible. Wow.
And this is for you guys. This coffee's darn good. Man, is it good. You got to get it. You got to get it. Listen, Yankees win the World Series. Everybody buys Lavazza coffee. I don't care what it costs. I don't care, on sale or not. Go get the pods. You don't have to go buy an espresso machine. Go get the pods and put it into your Keurig, and you'll be fine. And we'll all celebrate when the Yankees win the World Series. Everybody will have a couple of Lavazza coffee. That's what you can do for me. That's what you can do for me. And don't cheat. It's got to be Lavazza coffee, because I want to see the pods. The Yankees win the World Series. I want to see the pods.
Can you get them in the container of grounds?
I don't care where you get it, as long as you get Lavazza. That's it. I got to make them a sponsor somehow, some way, man. I got to call them. Yeah, you can put on a Z. I don't care, but put whatever you want. I don't care, as long as it's Lavazza coffee. John says, the curly shuffle. We'll make a note of it. Don't worry. Let's see. Joe is going to sing Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin. Oh, yeah, no problem. The summer wind came rolling in from across. Oh, and Dean Martin. We'll sing in the sunshine with the Yankees every day. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Can you see I'm pumped up?
Oh yeah. Just just don't be doing the 85 Bears, the Super Bowl shuffle.
Remember the Titans
All
song.
right, Celia, this better be good.
Oh,
Normally, I'm pessimistic, realistic on this show, but I'm going to choose to be extra. All right. The Yankees are going to win, the Jays are going to lose, and the Yankees are going to win tomorrow as well. Celia, a woman of our hearts. Love it, love it, love it, love
Thank,
it, love it.
thank you,
This one's
Celia.
for you, Celia. Learn it, love it, and or leave it. Learn it, love it, or leave it. That's our
see,
motto. Learn it, love it, or leave it. Yankees are number one. Learn it, love it, or leave it.
We're number
positivity is
one.
not hard.
We're number one.
Hey Joe, they just had a thing on YouTube about Spencer Jones. They said the slump in August, but he got hot again in September. He had 35 homers, 18 stolen bases. He's got it all. Yes, Richard. You know, everybody knows my feeling about Spencer Jones. I would go crazy if they would have traded him in the deadline. And thank God, the grace of God, he got so hot before August 31st, they couldn't trade him. So that's awesome. Griffin Bryan, welcome to the show. They're just missing Soto. They're not missing Soto. Where are they missing Soto? You got Bellinger. You got Bellinger with a great year. You got Judge with a great year. You got Grissom with a great year. I'll take those three, and Soto can go to the Mets.
Hey,
Go to the Mets. And
you want to know?
Please subscribe.
You want to know what Hal and Cashman were saying when Soto made his decision? Bon voyage.
That's right. Somebody, Blaze is asking a question. What is he saying here? Are you guys also covering the? We're gonna, as soon as 3:00 starts, Blaze. I'm gonna after a pitch that Evan gives, I will let you know what's going on in the Toronto game. You will not miss a thing. You won't miss a scoring chance. You won't miss anything. We will be on it. And I'll tell you what, if it's that important at that point, especially if the Yankees win, Evan and I, and I don't want to speak for Evan, but Evan, we will stay on and we'll give you the rest of the play-by-play. How's that?
I can most likely do that.
We can't do, man. Physically go on the field and report it to you. That's the best I could tell you. That's what we'll do. We promise you that.
I can most likely do that.
Right. And especially if the Yankees win and we're all hyped up, of course we'll stay with the play-by-play. Now, that's more important than anything right now. More important than anything right now. You know, I'm just saying, let's go. Let's do this. There's only two kinds of fans, Yankee fans and those who wish they were. Whoa, John, that deserves this. Let's go.
John.
Well,
Now, that is a great. Yeah.
I'm saying I was listening to a little YouTube video or watching one earlier this morning. It was a Dan Patrick. He was interviewing Jeff Passan, and they was talking about MVP and the whole Raleigh versus Judge. And I liked what Passan was saying. Like, it doesn't really matter. I know it's hard to do, and he's like, I'm glad I don't have to vote this year for because I mean,
right.
either one, both of them are well and deserving. But then Dan Patrick made this. Yeah, but I mean, because everybody can say Judge is an iconic player, but now it's the time that he's got to show up for the playoffs and produce in the playoffs, which I believe he's going to do this year, and that's my bold take. But I was listening to it, and it reminds me what John was saying, Ferranzo. And if I butcher your last name, I apologize.
It's Ferrazzo.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no big deal.
The anyway, yeah, there's Yankee fans, diehard Yankee fans, and then there's Yankee haters, and then there's the guys in between.
Yep.
Bandwagons.
I
Yeah, the
agree.
fair
I
weather
told
Yankee fans.
And yeah, so and like I said, again, kudos to Griffin Brian. Thank you for being here. Please subscribe, Griffin. We'd really appreciate it. On NY Yankee Mania, press the like button and come back for a great play-by-play a little bit at 1 o'clock today. We really appreciate that. We'll take a few more before we give our final thoughts. I like the accomplishments that are self-determined. Votes are just politics. Okay, you're right. You're 100% right, Griffin. Let's see. Yankees cannot ignore the guardians of the when we get there, we'll worry about it. Right now, we got the Orioles to worry about. We've got a lot to worry about. We've got scouts out there. The Yankees have scouts out there. Finally, not analytics, but they have real life scouts scouting the Guardians and the Mariners. So let them do their job. We'll worry about that next week. Right now, concentrate on beating the Orioles and winning the division. That's what you want to concentrate on. And that's the best medicine. If you start thinking about, we got to worry about Jose Ramirez, or we got to worry about Cam at catching, no good. It won't work. Just like I said, when our run started, what did I say on the show time and time again? Inning by inning by inning by inning. Did it work? Yes, it worked. And in reality, it worked. Let's see. Any team in baseball can beat anybody, best 2 out of 3. That's why the wild card series are so dangerous. But you know what, Michael? I believe in destiny. If the Yankees are destined to win their 28th World Championship, it doesn't matter. Only the good Lord knows who's going to win. But I can tell you right now, if you're destined to win, it's like winning a lottery ticket. You never play a lottery in your life. You go into a candy store or a store, and you need money for the bus, and the guy says, "Well, you got to buy something. Why don't you do a $1 lottery ticket or a $2 mega or something?" You do it. You never did it in your life. You go home, you win $30 million, you win $300 million.
What?
I mean, it's a chance.
Yeah.
And you better give that guy that told you to buy the ticket something. Otherwise, you'll be in bad hands with the good Lord. I'll tell you that. I'm kidding, guys. But I'm just giving a scenario. If you're meant to win, and I believe in destiny, if you're meant to win, you're going to win. It doesn't matter how you do it, where you do it, how you do it. Doesn't matter. If 2025 is destined for the New York Yankees, they're going to win the World Series. End of story. Go ahead, guys. Sorry.
I don't know. I was going to say, to your point, remember the 0-2 Angels? They just turned it on right before the postseason, and then they just demolished everyone in the playoff. I mean, they upset us in the division round.
What year was it? 2012?
2002. And then they pretty much manhandled whoever they faced in the championship series. And then they manhandled the Giants that year. And, they had the rally monkey. That was the year they had the rally monkey.
There's your rally monkey right there. That's your rally monkey.
Yeah. But, I mean,
And this is what we're going to hear today about, I would say, at least 3 times. You heard it here
Yep.
first. 3 homers today at
Right.
least.
And if Judge
Yeah.
and Stanton both homer today, we have a huge chance of winning the game because the Yankees are 51-7 in the 58 games in which Judge and Stanton have gone deep in the same game.
Well, okay. Oh yeah, no, that I agree about. But Wolverine, you're being very, very tough on the manager. I know you have every right to your opinion, but listen, when you're going with the rookie pitching staff like that, anything goes. And you got to blame the team that wasn't hitting. That's why I mean every game. There's 162 games. Look how important every game is. The Yankees are the perfect example. If they didn't blow all those games, we wouldn't be sitting here. Right now. We'd be talking about what our lineup's going to be for the playoffs. The Mets didn't have the pitching. How can you blame that on Mendoza?
Yeah.
Can't stay healthy. Manaya's looked terrible. He's so bad that they brought him in relief the other day. How do you blame that on the manager? Come on, Wolverine. You know better than that. You're just upset because the Mets are not in a good position, and we believe me, we feel your pain. I feel your pain.
Right.
But understand, there's circumstances with this. Yeah, Sean.
No, I was going to say, and then you look at one of your starters that you guys started out with. You were converting a closer / reliever who went from a 5 ERA to an all-star reliever for a couple seasons. You convert him to a starter, so that's an experiment. Then you had the injuries to Senga. You had the injuries to a couple of the other veteran pitchers. So then you got to rely on these rookies. And Mendoza's doing all he can for the team, but the players aren't executing. I mean, yes, Soto put up 30-30, and that's good. Soto's put up,
44.
yeah, right, 24, whatever. And what's his name? Lindor has 30-30. But the problem is when they needed to play it together as a team and execute as a team down the stretch in its crucial moments, the pitching is collapsed. But that's mostly due to injuries and like Joe's point, a lot of rookie pitchers. And then Manaea is underperforming to the back of his card. That's not. I mean, Mendoza can't go out there and pitch for him, even though he was a catcher in his playing career.
True. You're right. Celia, personally, I don't think Mendoza is at fault as much as the players. The players are not performing like they should. And Stearns didn't give Mendoza a great roster in pitching. Yes, and that's great, Celia. And I want to add to that because did anybody believe that Helmsley coming from the Cardinals would pitch this bad? Did anybody believe that Devin Williams was going to pitch that bad? He's looking a little bit better now. Did you guys? It's a crapshoot. It's a crapshoot. We wouldn't be having this conversation if those guys saved games.
Oh yeah, and then like I said, Clay Holmes, he started out pitching on fire during the season, but where is he now? And then the fact that you're converting him from being a reliever most of his career to being a starter.
Right. I mean, he had previous experience with the Pirates, but
right.
I'll tell you right now, Blaze's comment, at the end of the day, players can't be fired. We know that. So managers end up taking the blame and getting fired. Goodbye, Mendoza, at the end of the season. And you know what? I will welcome Mendoza on our staff any time, any day of the year. You're missing out on a mastermind. He's a very good manager. You guys just don't see it because you're in it as a fan, and they have been hurt. He can't go out there and perform. He can't go out there and perform. What
yeah.
do you want him to do? They got a center fielder who is useless. All their three center field, they just got rid of Siri, who Siri used to annihilate the Yankees. I was so glad that he got out of the American League.
Yeah, but Sari been on a downhill trend for a while. But also Cedric Mullins. Who would have thought that he
Yeah,
would have
he's
been
regressed a lot.
this regressed? You know, like
the Mets would have had Beltran, but they got rid of him right away because he cheated. He was part of a cheating. Is that what you want leading your club? He's one of the nicest guys. I've met him. He's even given me a signed bat for my retirement from my job. Thanks to his surgeon. But I'm sorry. You play, you pay.
yeah.
And if that's what you fine. But you can find other very, very smart people that are not cheaters.
Mm-hmm.
Make mistakes, but you don't need that on your club because the players say, we got a manager who cheated. That's not good.
Yeah. And unfortunately for for Beltran, he retired at the end of that season, so the union didn't protect him when Manfred came down with the disciplines. But he still was a part of the cheating scandal. But Mendoza, I can guarantee you, if the Mets fire him, he'll get picked up by any of the teams looking for either manager or bench coach like that.
And I'll tell you right now, if Brad Ausmus leaves as a manager, Carlos Mendoza will be welcomed back to the Yankee family in no time.
I mean, people forget that Mendoza was Boone's right-hand man.
I will welcome him back with open arms.
He was his right-hand man for many years, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The Mets have shown us that they're not that good of a team. So you're going to – right, Michael. And I agree with you. With all the experience, Michael, you have in watching these teams play throughout the years, you make a lot of sense. You make a lot of sense.
And don't forget, last year, the Mets had no shot. And all of a sudden, he turned them from being the clowns into being, oh, my God, OMG, you know, the grimace thing. So that just shows you how good of a manager he is. If the players want to play, you know, that's the problem. You got these adults that are millions of dollars. They're talented beyond belief. But if they don't want to play like they're supposed to play, what's the manager going to do?
No, I agree with you. I totally agree with you. And I agree with Celia. Mendoza is a good manager. I'm sorry, folks, but he is a good manager. I mean, when he was winning, nobody said anything, huh? Oh, we scooped up somebody really good from the Yankees. And now, because the players are not performing, it's all Mendoza's fault. You can't have it both ways, guys. You're going to pick a stand. If the Mets become good again, I don't want to hear you say Mendoza's a good manager. You stick to your guns.
Yeah.
You stick to them. If the Mets do well, you cannot praise Mendoza ever again. I don't want to hear it. I won't accept it. That's how much I believe in Mendoza. And the Mets believe in Mendoza.
Yeah,
You can't have it both ways.
Yeah, I don't see them getting rid of him after this bad of a season because all the injuries. You can't predict injuries.
And another thing that's bothersome, all the junk they threw at Boone, and some of it rightfully so. Where is everybody right now? They lost what, 1 or 2 games in the past few weeks?
Right.
And right away, Boone's fault? Maybe they just didn't play well.
Yeah.
Golden struck out 3 times. What about Giancarlo Stanton struck out, 23 out of 28 times? And that's Boone's fault? No. I grant grant you, yes, there are some boneheaded moves. I understand that. But sometimes it gets caught with the analytics. It gets caught with all of that. That sometimes your head spin. Listen, in life, and this is true for anything, not just baseball, in life, we do make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. Nobody. We have our good days, we have our medium days, and we have our bad days. This happens. You're not normal if that doesn't happen. It's not normal.
Right.
But in the run, Aaron Boone he lives and breathes Yankees, Yankees, Yankees. You got to give the guy some credit there. You want a manager that's going to love your team and respect them and be there for them. That's why Aaron Boone is the New York Yankee manager.
Right. And he's a walking encyclopedia in baseball. His baseball, whatever. He may not always make the right choices or whatever, that we would all agree with. But you hear from the players during that stretch when we were doing real terrible and we were playing terribly, when Judge and even Jazz and different other ones, you know what they were saying? We stink right now.
Mm-hmm.
They were putting the onus on them. They weren't throwing the manager under the bus. And and Boone was trying to defend the players. Yes, it was kind of frustrating hearing him say, Volpe is elite, but he's making all those errors. But
Right.
I would rather have, as a manager, I want him to try and defend the play instead of just throw him under the bus. Oh yeah, because that's what his job as a leader is supposed to be.
Well,
And then Pluto. No, and
go
I'm
ahead.
saying the players, Aaron Judge and the other players, they picked themselves up as a team and they started playing better. It just took a while.
Yeah, it took a while, and the same thing, like, and now Wolverine says Mendoza attacks the bullpen too much. Well, what do you want him to do? If the starting pitcher doesn't go more than 4 innings and he's not pitching well, what do you want to do? Do you want to bring in an infielder or an outfielder to pitch? You can't have it both ways. He's got no choice. And they gave up on Paul Blackburn too early. That is the Met organization's thing. They gave up on him when he was ready to break out. Now, granted, he wasn't pitching well for the Mets. So bring him down or something. No, they just released him. The Yankees saw that. Matt Blake saw that. He said, my God, we got to get this guy. And look what he's doing. Now, I'm not saying he's God, but he's a lot better than what the Yankees had in the bullpen. I trust him more than I trust Lasagna. I trust him more than I trust Leiter Jr.
Mm-hmm.
You make mistakes and you learn.
Right. But imagine if it was like the Yankees. I mean, yes, we lost Cole, we lost Schmidt, and Heel was down for a little while. But imagine if we lost Cole to injury, Fried to injury, and Rodon to injury. And the reason I'm saying that is when you look at the Mets rotation, they lost Kodai Singh and their ace. They lost Manaea for a little bit, and Montas were all down with injuries. But when Manaea and Montas came back, they weren't performing like aces.
Right. Exactly. Richard says Aaron Boone is an excellent manager and has kept the team above water when things were not looking good. You think the Yankees don't see this? You think it's a coincidence that all of a sudden they rallied around themselves. They said, we love Booney. Let's go out there and show it. And the Yankees showed some heart when I was giving up on them. But they showed some heart. And I don't want to hear the malarkey. Oh, Joe, they played Chicago. And Hey, listen, they lost 2 games to Colorado, so I don't want to hear it. I don't want to
Yeah.
hear
Right.
it.
Yeah.
People thought Aaron Boone was animated when the Yankees were losing. He looked stone faced. That's what he had to do. He did not show panic. Richard, I am so glad that you're in a good frame of mind and good movement today. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Right.
See,
I mean,
he's a winning manager, Boone. He just can't. He didn't win the big game, but that's on the players. Last year they should have won it all. Yeah,
yeah.
Nestor
But
Cortez instead of Tim Hill. That wasn't good.
and Joe, you witnessed the team when it was full chaos. The Bronx
Yes.
Zoo,
Yep.
Billy versus Reggie, and the
Yep.
whole team wanted to kill each other.
Billy versus
But they're
Reggie.
out.
Greg Nettles versus Billy. We had Greg Nettles versus this one. Goose Gossage on Cliff Johnson. You want me to go on? Thurman Munson
Yeah.
with Pinella, just like, whatever,
Mhm.
everybody calling each other the Bronx Zoo. And yet, when they
Right.
hit that field, they were very professional. All the things aside.
And you want to know who the quiet force in keeping them together was on that team? They had a coach who was a Yankee great as a player. His name was Elston Howard.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And the Mets are 0-68 this year when trailing after 8 innings. So you're going to blame Mendoza for that? It's the pitching. It's the product that they put out there. It's what the Mets gave Mendoza to manage. Singer was a bust, and that's another thing. Everybody was praising Peterson. This guy, he was lights out. He was all of a sudden he stopped pitching. Is that Mendoza's fault? Is that Mendoza's fault? This guy was like lights out with the Yankees. He would load the bases, nobody out, and get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
He was lights out. All of a sudden now he can't pitch, but that's Mendoza's fault. No, it's not Mendoza's fault. But Mendoza's going to take the blame, and he's probably and guys, if the Mets don't make the playoffs, you might be right. But if he gets fired, I would almost guarantee he'll be a Yankee in no time. No time.
I mean, you don't think that AJ Hinch is taking the heat in Detroit for their collapse?
Yeah.
Yeah. Celia, and guys, on that play, I know you're talking about the World Series. No matter what Boone would have done, if Freeman would have hit a home run or whatever, they would have said, "Oh, why didn't they bring in Hill? If they bring in Hill, he gives up the hit. How can you not go in with Nestor?" That was a no-win situation. I have my thoughts on it, but I'm not going to say it anymore because it's history. It's done.
You're right.
But Boone had he could not win in that situation if the Yankees lost the game.
And
So
he didn't
blame him anymore. I can't because it was a no situation.
Well, what I was gonna say was because of that three batter rule. Ever since I got instituted, it didn't matter who you put in that situation to face Shohei. You still had to face Betts and Freeman. So, what are you gonna do?
I agree. I think the Mets fans want a Wally Backman style manager. Now they won't bring him in, Blaze. I mean, I know you're saying I like him. He's not well respected anymore in the baseball community. He's ruffed a lot of feathers. He's very hot-headed. He curses like crazy. He will never get a managerial job. I'd be very surprised. Very, very surprised. The Mets needed a guy like Terry Francona. That would have been a perfect manager for this Mets team.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see it. Look what he's doing with Cincinnati. I mean, yes, granted, Cincinnati has a nice team. Is Cincinnati better than the Mets?
They don't have the payroll. They don't have the payroll that the Mets have.
They don't have the payroll.
Right.
Do you realize that the Marlins were 15 games under 500, and look where they're going to finish? They are up and coming team. They are better than the Mets right now.
I like them as a team.
I have to agree with you on that. But let me tell you something. The Mets are in a critical stage right now in the offseason because they got to make decisions on Alonso. Alonso's not going to come cheap now. If you think he's going to come cheap, you got another thing coming. He's going to ask for the moon, and I don't think the Mets are going to do it. And the Mets have to be scratching their head with what happened to Vientos. Marte is probably going to be gone. Mullins is going to be gone. They're probably going to do something with Jeff McNeil. So they got decisions to make. The only thing that's definite now is Soto, Lindor, and the catcher. There's not much more that's secure on the Met team for 2026. I got news. Well, maybe I'm sorry, the left fielder, Nimmo. He'll come.
And Jeff McNeil too. He's on the team.
Right.
McNeil more than likely, and also what's that? Who's that hitter? The left-handed hitter they got hurt that they missed dearly. He's from Washington. He's got the long hair, the big hair.
Oh, Jesse Winker.
Yeah. And he was missed big time.
Yeah.
And the big dude, the big Volvo dude.
Yep.
Bolshachek or whatever his name is.
Yeah. No question about it. So, guys, like I said, there's this. We can dissect, but that's going to be that again. We're going to have great shows in the off season dissecting these and Mets because they have critical decisions to make. I think the Yankees are. I think the Yankees. Yeah.
4 starters. They got to find.
The Mets are going to have to. Yeah, and I mean they have some young. But the thing is, if you're counting on that, you got to give those young starters 2 years before you do anything,
and have at least two or three veterans to help mentor them. That's the one thing that's helped this Yankee staff too. Is when we were having to rely on Warren, and then Cam Schmidt, when Schmidt went down.
Yep.
Guess who they were relying on? You saw Cole mentoring them, everyone, but Rodon and Fried were always talking, pitching to him, and helping them out.
Right.
Rodon, Fried,
and also Garrett Cole. Cole, he's shadowing him right now, so that's a big thing. So, well, guys. We're on a little bit longer than I expected, but you guys in the chat and you guys, Evan and Sean, brought up some great points. Everybody in the chat, like Celia and Charles and Michael, all of you have been tremendous. Hello to the new people that are in the stream. The only thing that I ask is as you go out, please subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it. And remember, 1 p.m. we have the NY Yankee Mania, the Yankees against the Orioles, live play-by-play right here on NY Mania, starting at 1 o'clock with the starting lineups. Actually, the starting lineups will be in NY Yankee Mania before the game, but we'll start the game out with the lineups and the first pitch. Comes 3 o'clock, we will give you in depth on the Toronto Tampa Bay game. We're going to do all that for you guys, and as long as it takes, we do have a link for the 7 o'clock post game. It may go on a little bit later. And we're going to cover, of course, what's going on with the Mets and Marlins for your Met fans here. So, and with that in mind, let's get some final thoughts. Sean, you go first.
Yeah. Yes. Let's all be positive. Send positive vibes to the Yankees. Because we got to take care of business. Our boys got to take care of business on the field, and let the chips fall where they may. But let's win today. Let's win tomorrow. Let's go Yankees.
Yep, totally agree with that. Thank you, Sean. Evan, Mr. Play-by-Play man, go ahead.
Yeah, first of all, guys, thank you for being here this morning. Please come back at 1 o'clock for the play-by-play. Orioles, Yankees, 1 o'clock. We'll give you guys all the updates on the other scores as well, what's going on around the league. And Joe, you want to address this comment real quick?
You what?
You want to address the comment real quick?
No. The Marlins have always given the Mets trouble through the years. If you don't believe in me, then look it up. You're right, John. They've given them a lot. The Mets on SNY yesterday showed a lot of it. The Marlins are just a headache for them. Period.
Yeah,
So,
the
but
Marlins.
you continue. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, yeah, it's all right. But yeah, no, it always seems like the Mets, they always sort of collapse throughout this time of year, right? I don't think it's always on the manager. I think it's on the front office too, and it's on the players, of course. I mean, I don't know what's going on with. I mean, it's just crazy how things can collapse really quickly, and ever since the first half of the season, the Mets have been going downhill, and it's just crazy to think about that. The Mets can be eliminated today from playoff contention if the Reds win and the Mets lose. Then the Mets could be eliminated. So that's crazy to think about. Obviously, they have Alonso, and I think Edwin Diaz can also opt out of his contract too. Those are two guys that can opt out of their contracts. So it'll be interesting to see what happens, but that's for another show. We'll talk about that during the winter meetings. But let's go Yankees.
We'll talk about Alonso if he's a fit for the Yankees and all of that. And I don't think the Yankees are looking to get back at the Mets for Soto. That was all for one and one for all. So I wouldn't worry about that.
Yeah.
And we got Rumfield in the minors that deserves a shot.
Right. And I also believe Cody Bellinger, if he's coming back, which I think he will, he'll play a lot of games at first base next year with Spencer Jones coming up. So we'll see what happens with Cody Bellinger. But Evan, finish your final thoughts, and we're going to go get ready for this game. Go ahead.
As far as the Yankees go, I think we should see a really good lineup today. Right, Trent Grisham will be back in there. Jazz Chisholm will be back in there. Ben Rice will be there. Most importantly, so we should have a fully loaded bullpen as well. We used some guys yesterday, but all hands are on deck. I think it's important for Aaron Boone to be smart and very measurable with his decisions because we're still trying to go for the division, but we'll see what happens. Obviously, the Blue Jays play after us, so we don't know what's going to happen with them. So Boone has to be as aware as possible as to what's going to happen with the bullpen and the starting rotation and all that stuff. So, but I feel confident today. I feel confident with Cam on the mound, and I think we're going to hit off of Tomoyuki Sugano. So let's go Yankees. Let's get this win today. Most importantly, let's just focus on ourselves. We can't control what the Blue Jays do. Let's go Yankees, and hopefully we can see you guys during the play-by-play stream.
Yes. And I also want to ask anybody, Oriole fans, Yankee fans, anybody new in the chat, anybody that's listening that doesn't subscribe, 39% of you know who you are. As the play-by-play starts today and you start coming into the stream, before you do anything, and you know you're going to get good contact, press the like button before you do anything. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Show some love to each and every one co-host here and to everyone. And we really appreciate it. That will give us the more oomph. Not that we need oomph to do anything big here, but show us some love. Press the like button before you do anything and subscribe to the channel. With that in mind, everyone, I want to say thank you for a great morning stream. A few more hours and we'll get this beautiful day started. Let's go Yankees. God bless you all. God bless America. And I'm going to leave you off with a nice little music tune. We'll start with that and we'll end with this. Good day, everyone. Enjoy your breakfast. Enjoy your lunch. We'll see you at 1:05. Take care, everyone.